Today we're talking big green eggs, pellet smokers, charcoal, and everything else barbecue related with Frank Schmer from St. Louis Home Fires. Welcome to episode 14 of the Bob Wall Show. We are with Frank from St. Louis Home Fires today, and we are talking barbecue. Frank, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Bob, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, and I guess we'll start off. Tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your store.
Yeah, absolutely. So St. Louis Home Fires has been around 13 years,
Okay.
and it's a retail barbecue grill, fireplace, gas log, all different kinds of grill store where we sell smoking woods, rubs, sauces, charcoal, everything to take your backyard barbecue to the next level.
Okay, great. You're the store I wanted to interview. When I think St. Louis barbecue, I really do mean this. I do think of you in a way because you're very active in the community.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I mean, one thing that became evident in the beginning is that in the business that we're in, you can buy a barbecue grill a lot of different places.
Yeah.
So it was clear that we needed to brand ourselves over and over and over, whether that is with the community or contests or classes, that we just need to take our business to the next level to personalize it for somebody that's cooking in their backyard. And when we opened, competition barbecue was not what it is today. But we've seen that slowly evolve over the years via the television shows and the Food Network, and we equate the growth of the grill business even with the downturn several years ago with the economy. So we saw all that sort of wrap up into cooking and food and people cooking at home and then trying to elevate their cooking, whether it's in the kitchen or in their backyard, to the next level.
Okay. How long have you been into barbecue, and what motivated you to do it as a living?
Yeah, so for me, it's a little bit different than some of the guys you see at the contests competing and things like that. Out of college, I worked for a business called Forshaw.
Okay.
From Forshaw, I left and went to a barbecue grill distributor that distributed Duquesne barbecue grills all over the country, an American-made barbecue grill that's no longer with us, out of South Carolina. And from that point forward, doing a lot of traveling, this store became available 13 years ago. We thought it was a good transition. So for me, it wasn't like some of these competition barbecuers that watched the television, that got involved in backyard cooking. I was more from a business standpoint, and now we have seen barbecue and competition barbecue explode.
Right. No, that's great. That's exciting. It must be a lot of fun doing this for a living and being in the business that you're genuinely interested in.
Well, it's terrific because it's community driven in that, when you think about doing something for charity or a civics organization, you naturally think about barbecue and raising money through the community for barbecue. But you think about competitions, you think about guys with different recipes and different, everybody's trying to build a better mousetrap, and everybody's trying to be a better cook for their family, but also how it's evolved now. Barbecue restaurants are more popular in St. Louis than they've ever been, and barbecue competitions and barbecue fairs and festivals. So we've seen barbecue evolve over the last 13 years.
No, it's been amazing. You see a lot of barbecue places popping up. You also see a lot of microbreweries popping up.
No doubt
and the
about
two
it.
kind of
Those two
complement
things
each other.
and cigars seem all hand in hand right now.
And you're actually, to let people know like how in detail how involved you are in the community. You are very active and even on run the St. Louis BBQ Society, don't you?
Well, I'm the president of the
Okay.
St. Louis BBQ Society, and fortunate enough to be so. We've got huge membership and growth. We have over 600 certified St. Louis BBQ Society judges. We talked about contests. You know, years ago there were 2 or 3 contests. Now there's 20 to 25 contests in the St. Louis area. The Wildwood Barbecue Bash. This will be our 12th year. The last weekend in September in Wildwood went from 7 teams and 100 people in attendance to now over 100 teams and 60,000 people.
That's a really big
in attendance. And we've seen the St. Louis BBQ Society evolve from a social organization to a competitive organization to a charitable organization to an organization that promotes the art of barbecue to family and friends and community for a whole lot of different purposes.
No, that's great. That's great. Your staff is very knowledgeable here. I mentioned before, I bought a green egg. This is probably 3 years ago before I was aware of your store, but the person at the time I thought was knowledgeable, and I was happy with the service, and then they told me it was easy to put together on my own, and it turned into a nightmare. The dome broke, it cracked. I had to make a trip back there.
You told me that story. Well, we're glad you found us, that you finally found us, and keep coming back.
So,
there are some great people in St. Louis and Illinois that sell barbecue grills that are terrific for the barbecue community. We just found that we need to do it better than anybody else, and that includes the big box stores and the hardware stores, because if you can't come here and get products that elevate you, then we're not doing our job. We need to be that niche better than anybody else and that informational spot. And we have customers all the time that'll just call and ask a question about how to make a pork butt or what meat market should they go to. So, you know, we want to be that go-to guy for our customers.
No, that's great. As far, I guess we'll focus a little bit more on the products as well. You supply the Big Green Egg, I assume all sizes.
It's a terrific product. I mean, it's American made. It's versatile as a smoker, as a pizza oven, as a grill. Just a terrific product that we're proud to carry.
I'm very happy with mine. We made a pizza on it for the first time a few weeks ago. I gotta say, I thought it was just more hype and people just thinking it's more a fun recreational thing to do pizza. It was probably the best pizza I've ever had.
Oh yeah, no
like
doubt
we'll be
about
doing it again. It wasn't just hype. There is reasons why people do it. It tastes outstanding. So, so you supplier of the Big Green Egg. You also supply. You have anything from people looking to do some bigger competition type of equipment, and you also have the smaller. Someone just wants a smaller pellet smoker, Weber. Whatever.
So 10 or 15% of my business are competition, catering, restaurant businesses. 85-90% of my business is backyard cookers that are looking for a Weber kettle or a Weber Smoky Mountain smoker or a gas grill for their backyard. And we carry all the way up to whether it's Old Hickory cookers that many of the restaurants use in St. Louis, or the Myron Mixon smokers, or a lot of the pellet cookers that are made by Yoder, Hephaestus out of the state of Washington. So the entire range. And one of the things I think is a misnomer is that we get labeled as sometimes having more expensive grills. We'll take it from $150 Weber kettle all the way up to a $10,000 Old Hickory. That'll transcend any cooker.
No, it's really good. You got a lot of cool products. I suggest a lot of you come out here to the store. What are your favorite things to barbecue? I'm interested. I know, like, when I got the green egg, I did a lot of pork butts. Now, I hate to say, I just don't like pulled pork. It's not that I don't like it, just that I kind of stopped eating it and making it. Because being in barbecue, what's the one thing that you really enjoy consistently cooking on your own?
So I mean, I'm a brisket and I'm a rib guy.
Same here.
And enjoy cooking it, enjoy seeing others cook it, love talking to people about the different methods and rubs and sauces that they employ. But what's terrific about it is it's not black and white. Barbecue is something that every day somebody will stop in with a different idea or a theory, and we kind of noodle over, I don't know, let's give it a try and see if it works. But really, essentially what barbecue is just taking a good cut of meat and making it great. To whoever you're serving it to, make it great.
No, that's outstanding. That's outstanding. Well, I really do appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I love talking barbecue. You're the guy with the store to feature for sure. That concludes episode 14 of the Bob Wall Show. Thank you very much for tuning in. And St. Louis Home Fires, it is on Manchester Road, right in Holloway.
Yeah.
Okay. And come on in. Goodbye for now.